actually.
Yep. Hello guys, this is our...
Let's start again.
Hello guys, we're back again. This is, again, recorded on the same day as the other one was because we're so busy.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for the next few weeks.
I know.
As I spoke to Laura a few minutes ago. This is our second or third vlog. However, I'm tempted to put this in front of the other one as a bit of an introduction to ourselves because, you know, it's all good. People behind cameras, they talk and talk, but not many people know their actual history. So, because up to 2 years ago, I didn't know Laura.
No.
In fact, and also I didn't know Callum either. Well, I did know Callum, but not face to face. I wouldn't be able to speak
I
to him.
didn't know Callum either.
So, a bit of a recap. Do you want to have a bit of a... We'll start with where we were born and, like, what we did in our younger years. You could start if you want.
Okay. Well, I was born in Cardiff, the big old city of Cardiff, and I just had just normal upbringing really. I used to get drunk when I was like 15 in Cardiff, and I went through like my emo stage.
Again, yeah, I can't believe when you said it to me, you had an emo stage, because now you would look at it and go, nah, no way. But it's quite a big, I wanted to call it a movement. It is, there's a lot of, I say it's a phase, a lot of people do go through it, and I don't know much about it actually. So...
Oh, I was just... I look back and I'm like, oh, it's so strange, it's so weird. But like, I miss sometimes. Like, looking back, I was so skinny and I had the world at my feet. And then nearly 4 years ago, I went blind from an asthma attack, and which is very unheard of. And it's very rare. I think like one other person in the world has happened to. But yeah, I lost my sight then, and I just comforted like crazy, and put loads of weight on. But now is my time to lose it. So I'm on Slimming World. And
you are doing really well, because I mean, when I come down here, they cook well. We're now alternating as well, but the food you cook is always about the food I cook as well. It's quite inventive. I want to call it like that, because there's a lot of... That's what a lot of people seem to think with... Because I did all personal training and everything, so I know about nutrition to an extent. A lot of people believe that, you know, if you're on Slimming World, you can't have anything nice. It's all got to be, you know, salad and lettuce all the time, which...
But it's not. The food is so nice, and like, even though I'm blind... Like, we've got a meat thermometer that talks to us. So you shove it in your meat and then it tells you the temperature there. So cooking's quite easy for us now. Like, before I went to college, I couldn't cook. I couldn't even, like, do a pot of noodles and now I'm, like, going wild.
You do go wild in your kitchen. I tell you, when I'm walking around going, oh, Rory, you made something more inventive. Oh, yeah, we're going to have this tonight. And it's a lot of stuff I go, nah, don't want it. But I try it and I'm like, that's quite nice.
Like, you didn't like quark?
I hated quark.
Until you tried it.
And I was kind of... Because I thought it was going to be like, you know, a cream cheese, and I was kind of... I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's just, but I don't think... A lot of people are, to be honest. The texture,
it's really nice.
The texture quark is really nice.
It's like, I'll put in chicken and stuff, and
yeah, that's it.
It's really nice.
So, Slimming World, for anyone who's on it, you'll know what we're on about.
Yeah.
Sort of, you have your sins, 20, how many is it?
15.
15.
Yeah.
And obviously, you can't exceed that.
No.
But you're not meant to. But it's good, but it's a lot, as anyone will tell you, I'm pretty sure it's better to have someone doing it with you, and it's nice in this instance that, you know, you and Callum, you know, I know Callum's not doing it, but
he'll eat what I eat.
He'll eat what you eat, you know. So it's nice to say, "Oh, is that nice?" And then you just go from there, really. Talking about past and everything, I was born in... I'm a country lad, actually, in East Anglia, which for a lot of people they call it the arse end of East Anglia. The arse end of the country, which is a little bit... East Anglia, because a lot of people don't actually know where it is. It's a little bit that sticks out. I'll put a diagram there and I'll put an arrow. In a place... I was born in Cambridge, so a lot of people heard of that. I then moved right out into the country, and then moved again to a place called Red Lodge. My family still live there. I don't. I've now moved to Hereford. But the reason I moved to Hereford was through a college, through the Royal National College for the Blind, because I'm like Laura, I'm visually impaired. Well, technical word, severely sight impaired. It doesn't actually cover that really. For a lot of people, that doesn't mean anything. It's either blind or you can see.
Yeah.
Despite there's not many actual blind people.
And they have
they're the phone, talking phones. A lot of people don't know about VI at all. Sort of VI being a short word for anyone who's blind, really. There's so much stuff out there that helps us a lot. Like talking meat from Ormond, as we just said. There's so much, and everyone's like, a lot of people are worried about letting VI people do anything they want, really.
Callum sets off fireworks. Which I'm terrified about.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, I don't want to be near it. I'm like, when you two were out there on bonfire night, I was like, oh my God. I was like, a firework is going to come through the house. That's what I was thinking.
But you soon got used to that, because I've never set a firework off until I met Callum.
Like, he's quite good.
He's very, for all his faults.
Like, there's a lot of people out there
good.
Who think...
He hasn't got many faults.
When people think of blind, though, they think like, oh, they can't do anything. They're incapable of living. But it's not the case at all. It's like, even though I lost my sight 4 years ago, I'm still the same person as I was then. I'll still do the same things. Like, I'll still go out drunk and get drunk and fall over just like anyone else would. But I've just got to be that little bit more careful, that's all.
And I'll tell you, actually, it's a lot of the weird things that when a vision impaired person, shocks a sighted person. You can do that. How do you do that? And in most cases, what we don't want people to do is presume.
Yeah.
Presume you can't do this, presume you can't do that. Because, honestly, we will surprise the hell out of you for stuff. Because we do stuff differently. Because
I do shock everyone with my eyelashes. Like, you can see my eyelashes right now. And I've put them on myself. And everyone I meet, every time they see my eyelashes, they're like, who did them for you? I'm like, I did them myself. How do you do that? Well, I know where my eye is. So...
But it's this video is very me, and, it's very kind of...
yeah. But I want people to know that blind people are exactly the same.
And it's... A lot of people, I'm not saying that anyone specific does it, any sort of like group of people, it's when we're walking along the street and you have someone grab your arm and pull you across the road, and you're not, they may think they're helping, but trust me, a lot of VI people will ask for help.
Well, it's funny you say that, before, right? Because me and Callum, when we went to Peterborough, and because that's where Callum's from, and coming back, this woman had obviously, because I had my cane out, obviously knew that we were both visually impaired. And then she, took our bags off us. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Took our bags off us. And then, took us both to this part of the station. And we were like, we don't want to be there. We want to go for a fag. And she was like, no, not having any of it. Just took us there. And we were like... okay. And then you feel rude because you're like,
you do feel.
I need to go now.
Trust me, you may feel awkward. That's where a lot of the stigma comes to helping people with disabilities, because no one knows how to.
Yeah, if we want the help, we will ask.
We will, yeah. But that's not saying if you want to offer, that's fine. If I'd much rather someone come up to me, do you need help doing this or that, than to presume it and get it wrong, because it doesn't. Touch wood, hasn't happened. Well. It's happened a few times, but it doesn't happen that much. You can be put in quite dangerous situations because of it, because you have to imagine, if we don't know an area, we don't know what we're looking out for. And other people, fully sighted people, will look for landmarks. If you can't see that landmark, you're going to completely disorientate yourself. And it's, again, ask us, come and speak to us. We don't mind.
We're just like normal people. You say hi to people walking down the street. Then say it to us. Because We're no different. We're not like these sheltered people like, oh my God, don't talk to them because they're blind and they won't know who we are. Like, I know people by voices, so I'll just be like, I'll say hello sometimes. And if I don't know him, I'll just be like, who are you? And I know I sound rude for it sometimes, but I'd rather be upfront with them than chat to wait for hours and not know who they are, so...
Yeah, come speak to us. Definitely. And, it's always nice to... It's actually nice to have people ask questions, actually.
Yeah.
Never feel that it's how badly that person is going to react. Don't get me wrong, there are people in the VI world, like there are in any disability, that...
I've got asked how I've bathed before.
Yeah, there is limits to...
There are some strange questions you get asked.
Strange questions like... I think the strangest one I've ever been asked is, how do you go to the toilet by yourself?
Yeah.
And it's kind of...
I've had that one before.
And it's kind of, well...
Same as you do.
Logic, really, it's... you just... Well, no, it's logic to how do you think we go to the toilet? We don't have some special device, you just... Like,
sometimes, sighted people get up in the middle of the night and they're all a bit, groggy and their eyes are half closed and it's pitch black. It's the same for us. That's how we go to the toilet.
A lot of people, very straightforward, or a lot of people, and even non-VI people, just sit down. That is the honest answer, because a lot of people go, what? How do you know where you're going? And yeah, just sit down. That is all it is.
But don't get embarrassed for oh, I want to ask them how they lost their sight, but I'm nervous. Just ask them. Every blind person I've met is never been embarrassed when I've just gone, oh, did you lose your sight then?
We're usually that up ourselves anyway, we really don't care.
Yeah.
I'll tell people, how I'm visually impaired. It's not much to tell them, to be honest. I was born this way. You got an
Lady Gaga.
I was born. I can't start singing. But you got an interesting story. You got a good story. About your nostril sight compared to mine.
Mine's quite interesting.
It's interesting because it's so rare.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people see it and they're like, oh, that's facts.
Because when I first lost my sight, I was in a coma in intensive care. And the first thing I asked my mother when I got up, woke up, because she was reading a letter to me and I was like, you can read in the dark. I was like, someone's been eating their carrots. And that was it. That was just me. That's my sense of humour. Because my sense of humour is quite dark, isn't it?
I think mine's quite bad.
When it comes to blind.
Even, it's you've got to laugh it off. You do. Yeah. If not, you will beat yourself up. Don't get me wrong, there are days that we all go through and that there are times where you think, oh, for God's sake,
It's the same as anyone else.
Have a bad day, we have a bad day. Have a great day, we have a fantastic day, It is really like that. And another one I've had, my voice really went off there.
I know.
One I had. How do you like a fag?
Oh.
I've had that one.
I've never had that one. I've had people just try and light my fag for me.
I've had a few.
Yeah, they just let it go.
You take it out of your hands and you go,
okay.
Don't get me wrong, there are things, being VI isn't always the most practical. And that is, I found this morning, standing around other people having fags.
Yeah.
As I put my hand straight down onto my friend's fag. And got a nice burn on my hand. Again, with burns, you miss stuff. A lot of VI people miss a little stuff. And it's usually the little stuff that you need to look out for.
Yeah.
You burnt yourself on the...
When I first went blind, I was full... because I've got a fear of curbs now. Because when I first lost my sight, I was like a jumping jack. I was constantly on the floor and back up. On the floor, back up. And some people would just go, oh, well, you're drunk, you? And I'd be like, yeah, blind drunk. And that was just my...
That's your catch.
Yeah, that was my thing.
It's weird when you go out to a lot of nightclubs. And drunk people, it's true, you get your confidence when you drink anyway.
Yeah.
But a lot of people come up and go, oh, you're blind, you do so well.
Yeah.
I've had so many people come on, fist pump me, high five me.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, yeah, fantastic.
I've had it.
And it's kind of, okay.
Because I'm, I must look so strange when I'm in a supermarket. Because... obviously I'll be with you or and Callum sometimes. And these two can see a little bit more than I can. Because I'm basically total. But I can see...
You'll sort of see the shadow. You can see the outline. I mean, we've got, for example, a squeezy bottle of disinfectant here. You can see, because...
Yeah, if I look up like that, I can see it.
You can
like
see it.
Just the shadow there.
Shadow.
The way I use it, the way I describe it, is...
Look left a tiny little bit. Perfect.
Oh.
Again.
I've got nothing central, but it's like having a load of sheet of greaseproof paper. That's the one. Greaseproof paper, and like a blobby picture behind it, and that's what my sight is like out the corners of my eyes.
And the reason we both smirked just then, you probably won't be able to hear it. This is again, I have very good hearing. Callum's downstairs. He's producing
a radio
show at the moment, and literally started speaking. He goes, "Hello, I'm your host, Callum," and it's kind of, you won't hear it, and that's why you again VI. The hearing is, never try and badmouth a VI person.
Oh no, mind you, I'm still half deaf. I'm sure.
I do. This morning, what was going on? How many times because when I stay here, I sort of alternate where I sleep. This morning I was on the sofa, and you were downstairs. Obviously, you're getting up, have a fag, and all I heard was, I thought I was dreaming.
Yeah, because I fed the cat, and then I was like, Michael,
and I thought it was in my dream last night. Yeah.
No, but going back to it, obviously these two have got like a little bit more sight than me, so I'll be like, right, we need ham. So they'll be like looking, and I'll just fill up the whole aisle, and I'm like, found it.
You find it before us.
Yeah.
Because again, you sort of being VI, you really use other tactics for everything. To be honest,
I know it all. Like I know it's really hard. I can find pepperoni like that, and like ham.
You're so good at that, but some of them ones have been like, what's this?
Yeah.
And like yesterday, the problem when it comes in, the tins are all the same.
Yeah.
You know, none of us can do it.
Oh, do you know, I've done it before, right? I was making, I think it was spaghetti bolognese. And I was like, oh, I need a tin of tomatoes. And I went to grab it, and done it, and it was macaroni cheese.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
And I was like, luckily I sniffed it. And I was like, oh, that's macaroni cheese. So, you do have little blips.
Yeah, blips, and you know, they can be frustrating, but nothing that would. I think, in terms of where I am now, I'm happier to be VI than I am. Obviously, I've never known it any other way, but I'm not bothered big time about it. I've learned to accept that my sight's not coming back.
No.
Like Laura or Callum, I'm pretty sure they've both gone wrong, whatever. You know, and once you accept it, you're on your way, to be honest. Hard time is accepting it.
Yeah.
And that came, I think, for anyone who's born VI, none of us know different, but the problem comes when you're a teenager.
Well, I was 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 when I lost my sight.
And you can sort of imagine how that makes, you know, you have your days. And you
I had to change everything. But like, these little things like our kitten Coconut, who we only got this weekend, he's already figured out that me and Callum can't see very well. And I'll be like, shouting to him, I'll be like, Coconut, Coconut, and he'll just run past me. And I'm like, oh, you little bugger. But you got to make a joke of it, because if you don't, then you're just going to wallow in self-pity.
You'll run yourself into the run. And although I agree, yeah, you need time to reflect, I think that's where some people do go wrong with it a little bit. There are people who quite clearly don't cope.
No.
Well, and it's sad to see, it really is sad to see when you see that. Because, you know, life's not bad. Life's great, you know, it's there for the taking, you know, be thankful for what you've got. And, you know, I'd say if I wasn't VI, I wouldn't have the friends I have right now. I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
I judge people a lot better now than I used to.
Yeah. Looks, when you can't see someone's looks, because a lot of people are like, oh, you don't look good. Oh, I like him because he looks great. I don't like him because his hair's horrible. You don't.
Oh my God, what's he wearing?
You don't have that. You go past that, and you go, actually, your personality is much more important than how you look. So, me, I've got an ugly mug. I don't like my face, or my hair, to be honest. But you know,
welcome to my world. No, I'm joking.
You know, I'm not a ginger fan, despite being ginger myself. But yeah, that's a little bit about us, to be honest. Like the VI, this was going to be more about just how we are, to be honest. But I'm just going to turn this video into a VI one. But you know, hopefully, because a lot of people don't know who's behind the camera that well, and from looking at us, you'd probably be able to tell with VI. I don't know if
you could tell with me, because I look up there half the time and around, and
you look around. My eyes, if you can see them, will be wobbling like that. That's something
wobbly.
That's something called nystagmus, and it's basically where your eyes wobble, and there's nothing you can do about it. And my left eye, it's my right eye. I don't know which one it is. Cannot be able to tell you. Wanders around.
Oh yeah.
I think it's my right eye.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I can't see my camera screen. I can see there's an image over there.
If I look up like that, I can see there's a light.
Yeah, I can see the light, but I think that's a window behind on the camera screen. I can see the most.
No, I don't know. I think that might be the bar. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. You know, so and it's stuff like that. You know, there's not many blind vloggers out there.
No.
And it's nice to see that. You know, we want this to be a little bit different, but the vloggers on YouTube. I love them. Some of them are fantastic.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't so great. Some of them get bad press for obvious reasons. I don't need to go any more into that, but I'm pretty sure if anyone's been keeping up with the news of a certain YouTuber and a visit to Japan, you'll know what I'm on about. You know, I want ours to be a little bit different. You know,
like I love Shane Dawson. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I do like Holly White. He's quite down on.
I've never watched him.
A lot of people haven't, but
I like Shane Dawson. I like Destry as well.
Exactly, YouTubers, you know, and we had that little thing, you know, you have to start small and work a little bit bigger, you know. And at the moment we're sitting in the dining room on leather chairs with a little camera.
Yeah.
But
any questions you got?
Yeah, ask them.
Feel free to just comment and ask us, because we don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
We've been asked millions of things, and trust me.
If I do not like your question, I will not respond.
Yeah,
end of. And there aren't any questions. The only question I'm going to put out there right now, or the answer is, when people go, how do you go to the toilet? How do you think you go to the toilet?
Same way you do.
Same way you do. How do you know when you've wiped? Same way you do. And trust me, you know, you don't have to feel around.
No.
Let's leave that one there.
But yeah, again, comment what you want us to do, and if you want us to talk, answer your questions on another vlog, we'll do that. But yeah, just remember to like and subscribe.
And hopefully that's opened your minds up to a little bit. So next time you see a VI person, you quite easily see us. We're dotted quite fairly about.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of us.
We go everywhere.
About 3 million of us, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you see them and you ever wondered, just ask. And if you don't ask them, just comment and we'll either, on YouTube I'll direct message you back if you prefer or not, we'll just answer it. Don't really matter. I'm not bothered either way.
Yeah.
So thanks guys. I know this vlog wasn't a funny one.
I know it's a bit down in the dumps.
But at the same time, you know, it's nice to know who you're talking to. And you know, any questions, let us know. And we'll see you in the next vlog, and that's going to be recorded and released in 2 weeks' time. I may put this vlog out first, just so you know who we are, and then do the one last vlog, which will become our next vlog. This is a bit of a
just bear with us,
getting to know each other.
So we'll have one every Friday.
Every Friday it will be released.
Keep subscribed, and you'll see more of our ugly mugs soon.
Perfect, guys. Perfect. And we'll see you guys later. Take care as always.
See you on the flip side.
On the other side.